Nikhitha from Department of Interior Design at Milagres College. Last class we saw what are the elements of design. So elements of design is point, line, form, texture, space, pattern and color. We saw what is point, line and types of line. Today we are going to see what is form. So let's see what is form. Form is a shape of the room as well as any object within a room. In other words, it relates to the physical form of anything that is three-dimensional. Form can usually describe as either geometrical or natural. Now form can either be as a two-dimension or three-dimension. Two-dimension form as a width and height. Three-dimension form create a illusion. It has depth, width and height. Now form and shape and also describe a geometrical form and organic form. Now geometrical is man-made. Geometrical is nothing but a shapes. That is nothing but circles, squares, rectangle, triangle, etc. are the example for geometrical shape. They have a clear edges and they are characteristically made by humans. Organic found in the nature. These are shapes that have natural look and flowing appearance. They are typically irregular or a symmetric. They think like it is a plant and take an example of a plant and animal. Now, three dimensions shape is there in the screen like cube, rectangle, prism, sphere, cone, and cylinder. Now, I said organic, found in the nature. Example is a tree. It is a irregular. Some will be regular and irregular. Next is texture. What is texture? Texture in interior design refers to the surface quality of a material. Surface quality of the material when you feel it. Like when you touch it, we will feel the texture. Now example on the table or anything. Now at the floor we can feel it from the foot. Now take a cushion. Now example, take a cushion. For example, whether the cushion material is smooth, silk, embroidered, it got a texture. This is an important tool of an interior design because it helps to order how a room feels on first look. But the most of time, texture is how something feels. Interior designer have to consider how the texture look and feel. So in texture there are two types, visual and tactile texture. Let's see what is tactile texture. Tactile texture is nothing but the feeling, how you touch the feel. So this is how the material truly feels, maybe in your hand and foot. For example, silk feels smooth. Leather, on the other hand, it is also smooth but looks like completely different from the silk, like rubber type, right? Now visual is on site. So visual texture is how something appears to feel to your eye. Now for example, stone wallpaper isn't exact same as an actual stone, but it gives the illusion of a stone. Something look like they are rough, but they are actually smooth. Texture that is created to look like something it is not. That is called visual texture. So here I can give the example. They have brick wall they have given. Here they have given a texture. Now next one will be a pattern. What is pattern? Pattern is nothing but a repetitive decorative element. So using pattern you can add interest and excitement. A pattern are defined as a repetitive decorative elements. Right. Now types of pattern. There are naturalistic design, organic design, geometrical design and abstract design. Now let's see what is naturalistic design. Naturalistic design space found in natural environment such as rocks, hills, ocean waves and clouds instead of artificial or man-made object. So natural from the natural, that's God gifted one. Organic design refers to living, such as plants and animals. Geometrical design related to straight lines, circles, square, triangle, rectangle, cube, sphere, etc. Abstract design derived from natural, organic, and geometrical design create a new meaning or an essence. Abstract is nothing but a combination of three: natural, organic, and geometrical. So uses of this they will use as a pattern for a wall, ceiling, flooring, anywhere, or a art piece, or a board, a frame like that. Space. What is space? What is space? Now let's see what is space. Space that can be occupied or whether something can be done. For interior design, space is most important. Without space, we cannot design anything. So there should be an empty space to do something, right? So space refers to any area that is empty or available. The space can be any size. Now, there are two types of space we call. There are negative space and positive space. Negative space is nothing but an empty space. Positive space is filled with the furniture. Now, example see in the board. Now there is a first one is empty space. That is a negative space. Second picture is filled with furniture. That is a positive space. So next we'll see what is color. Color brings a room to life that can be used as a complementary or a contrasting element. It is often based on color psychology to ensure the right feeling of the room are being set. Now color, there are three types of color. Let's see what are they. First one is primary color. Under that there will be red, yellow and blue. In traditional color theory, used in paint and pigments. Primary color are the three pigment of color that cannot be mixed or formed by any combination of others. All three color are derived from these three hues. Hue in the sense pure color. Next is secondary color. Green, orange and purple. These are color formed by mixing the primary colors. We'll see red plus yellow orange, blue plus yellow green, blue plus red is a purple. Tertiary color, mixing primary and secondary color. These are the formed by mixing primary and secondary color. So these are the last we will get this type of form. That's a color wheel. Let's see light. The last is light. Light sets a mood of the space, whether it is natural or man-made. Natural is obviously sunlight. Man-made is nothing but artificial lights. There are many types of artificial light nowadays available in market. A balance of both is required to ensure the room is pleasing from morning to night. The available of lighting also informs the best color choice for the space, and it also helps to determine how bright it will be in any moment. When natural light isn't sufficient or when the designer are looking to highlight a particular art piece or a set the mood, you can use the artificial lighting. Your options are include. So there is an option we'll see task lighting, ambient lighting and accent lighting. Let's see what is task lighting. It helps you to accumulate tasks, meaning like desk lighting, overhead lighting for a kitchen or more. Like example for reading book, task lighting. So that is very important in bedside table or near the sofa to read. Now accent lighting, indicating a focal point in your home. This forms of lighting can include art piece, chandelier or even the architecture of your home. So accent lighting is nothing but to highlight something. Highlight something in the sense of a art piece or a material or anything like that. Ambient light is a diffuse lighting that distribute all over surrounding. Like rather than highlighting or helping with the task, ambient lighting enhance the overall space. So these are ambient lighting, accent lighting, and task lighting. It is used on both commercial and residential. So what are the elements of design? So we have seen line, so we have seen point. Point we have seen point is a tiny solid circle we have seen. Then line we have seen types of line vertical, horizontal, diagonal, curved line, zigzag line, form, texture and types of texture, pattern and types of pattern, space and colors, primary, secondary, tertiary colors, light and types of artificial light. So thank you.